So today I am going to do a chakra scan for the high frequency group, and I will first be recording the information for today. And normally we always have a healing every week, and I changed the date. And the last one I did was the 30th of May. I'll change that into the date of today, June the 13th. So I have the collective energy of the people that committed for 2 days specifically. And I will also record the vibration of those people. So this is how we get the group intention. So when that is done, I will save the client, I will save the group and make an aura analysis. So I do these aura analysis quite often. That is also sometimes what I show in the group. And I get this report. But for today, we're going to dive a step deeper. I'll share this report with you anyway later on. So I'm now saving it on my phone at my Healy file. But we're going to dive deeper and do a complete chakra scan. And that is to measure what are the patterns behind the level of your chakras. These three chakras are now being measured in the field, and we're going to see what collective patterns in terms of emotions are coming out. So we're starting with the heart chakra. Some of the chakras may come back directly after, and sometimes the chakras come back later in the report. Um, it is being brought in the order of importance. So what you can see at 89% in the top left corner, the heart chakra, and this aspect of the heart chakra that comes up is the most important for us as a collective right now. And it's a beautiful one. You can see it at present state. This is about us being able to feel groundless joy, so the deepest form of joy. And the heart chakra, with its normal color of green, is also shining in the color of green. That you can see at the present state description. It says the heart chakra is shining in the color green. So it is expressing the harmony that flows through the whole body. So the themes of the heart are very harmonious for us as a group right now. So that's a beautiful thing. What is being healed is sending even more color green into the heart chakra. So this ability to feel groundless joy is even more growing. The second chakra that comes up is again the heart chakra. And the present state is that we are convinced that we have nothing to give to others. So the present state description here, you can see that the chakra is shining for this aspect in the color blue. That is the color of the throat. So this tells me that this not being able to have something to give to others has to do with being disappointed in that others cannot hear the message that we have to bring. And this is something we've all been seeing for the past few years, of course, that we were trying to bring truth because of the love in our heart for people around us and wanting them to see the truth also. But it's hard if people cannot hear what we have to bring. So this theme is being harmonized by sending green into the heart chakra, harmonizing all topics concerning relationships, self-love, unconditional love, giving and receiving, acceptance, and heartfelt joy also. The third chakra coming up is also the heart chakra. So the heart chakra is the most important theme for this reading today. And while the first present state was saying that we can indeed and are indeed feeling joy, this aspect of ourselves is not being able to feel joy at the moment. So that can both be at the same time. One part of us is feeling joy from the heart itself, And if you look at the present state here, it has to do with the solar plexus. So that's the yellow chakra below the heart. So we are indeed able to experience joy from the heart itself, but from our power center, the center that has to do with how we step into life and how we perceive our willpower, we cannot experience this joy yet. So what is being done at the moment is the color green is enhanced in the heart chakra, so we can feel this joy throughout our whole body. The third chakra coming up is the sacral chakra. That's the second chakra, the center of emotions, of eating, of sexuality, reproduction, of feelings, and also of parenthood, be it being a parent of your children or being the child of your parents. So there's a lot of emotional issues usually related to this chakra. And in this case, the present state is speaking about a lack of sexuality that's being perceived at the moment. And that also has to do with the throat chakra. You can see at the present state description that it has to do with the throat chakra. So that tells me that it has to do with expressing our desires to the world and to ourselves, maybe even. So the color of orange is being sent into our information field to heal this state. Next chakra coming up is the crown chakra. We do not assume authority and responsibility for our lives, so the decisions are left to other authorities. And this is very painful. This has been very painful for the past few years for many of us, because we know these authorities are not as benevolent as we thought they were. So they have all the authority and power over our lives, but they don't mean to do good with it. And we've been stepping up and we've been pushed to take authority over our own life and to step into our own responsibility. But that's sometimes kind of hard. So that is what we're feeling right now. And the crown chakra, that is normally the color purple, is shining in the color red. You can see that at present state description, the second one. So the root chakra has to do with power, with, with safety, with being able to take care of ourselves, and also with fear. So this color red shows me that we do not assume this authority and responsibility for our own life because we still experience fear, existential fears, like if we do not listen to authority, are we safe? Will we be safe? And that is being healed now by sending the color purple into the crown chakra with the healing. Then we have the crown chakra again. We have perceived father or men as manipulative personality. And I know from experience that father or men in this case are usually also authorities in general, because we come from a paternal society and in which the masculine has the power. So this can either mean your father, men in general, or the authorities. And the crown chakra at this moment is shining in the color of the solar plexus. So it's, and also the sacral chakra, so it's yellow orange. And with the healing, the coral color purple is sent into your information field, so we can perceive more and harmonization of all the topics that have to do with our higher self, with authority, with inner light, with empathy, and feelings of unity and source connection also. The next chakra that comes up is the crown chakra again. So it's also an important theme for this reading today, the heart chakra and the crown chakra. And our own direction in life is defined by ourselves, and our decisions about it are no longer given to anyone. So we perceive that the direction in our life is changing, but we do not know exactly what that change will be. So this has to do with that we don't know exactly where we'll be headed, and what is requested of us at the moment is that we trust our soul, that we trust that our soul knows the way where we're going. And the harmonization that is sent right now is that of all the topics, highest creator, inner light, empathy, oneness, and source is being sent into the crown chakra by sending the color of purple. Next coming up is the sacral chakra again, that shines in the color orange when it is harmonized, and it is shining in the color red right now that you can see at present state description. So the sacral chakra is shining in the root chakra color orange red. So that has to do about insecurities, about feeling safe, and the present state indeed says that the insecurity of us is about parenthood and taking the responsibility for new life, and that is becoming less. So we don't want to take responsibility for new life. My intuition tells me that it also has to do with um, not wanting to take responsibility for other people anymore. We take responsibility for our own life, and all the other people, if they don't want to listen, if they don't want to change, then it's up to them. And we solely take responsibility for ourselves anymore. And we're not everybody's mother and father. Everybody is responsible for their own lives. So next coming up is the sacral chakra again, and we are mistaking feelings of the body for love. So this has to do with the heart chakra also. You can see at the present state description that it says the sacral chakra is shining in the heart chakra color green, and that is harmonized now. So the sacral chakra will be shining again in the color that it should be, in the color orange, and all topics around sexuality and reproduction, feelings, emotions, parenthood are balanced. So this is the full report, and all the frequencies will be sent into your field at 11:11 this morning. So hopefully you've benefited from them, and do let me know in the comments what you think about the descriptions.